Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're having a look at the new pistol sight from SpecPrecision, the ROMEO-M17. This is a SIG Sauer replica of the M17 sight. It's a reflex sight for pistols and has a proprietary mount. It actually mounts on the rear sight itself. This copy was sent to me by SpecPrecision for review. However, all the opinions and everything I say in this video will be my own. So let's start with why is this sight so special? Well, first of all, it's kind of like an acro, but it's not. What it means that it's a fully enclosed, sealed and purged optical system. So it offers protection all over. It's very rugged as well. The way it mounts to the pistols, on SpecPrecision website, you'll see that there's two models. One is the mil-spec one, and the other one is the VFC one. So if you have a VFC replica, you want to be careful and select the VFC one. Why this matter? Because the VFC one attaches to the pistol through this system here, the three screws. So the same one that you attach the rear sight. It basically goes in between. The mil-spec instead, it has a different attachment system and is for real SIG Sauer pistols. Okay, so in terms of materials, this housing is made of 7075 aluminum. On the left hand side we have the up and down arrows and buttons. They're quite tactile, and also the same ones I used to turn it on and off. If we have a look here, and let me manually do this for you guys. There you go. So the sight is now on. If I keep pressing the same button, it goes off. One press of the same button and the sight is back on. Now this sight has three different reticles, and you can shuffle around by keep pressing the rear button. So let's see. That's the dot with the circle, and just a circle. In terms of technical numbers, the dot is 2 MOA, the circle is a 32 MOA. It has 15 different levels of brightness and can be optimized for Gen 3 night vision devices as well. On the right hand side, we see there's a big dot here, well, circle. If we unscrew this one, we reveal the slot for the battery. It takes a CR2032, and according to this website, it has a minimum continuous run time of 50,000 hours, a medium brightness setting, so it's quite a lot. The sight itself sits very low on the slide, and it makes it for a real compact carry, I guess. If you have it in the holster or something, like something with a small footprint like the X carry that I have right here, or the M18, which is the same size. I think that's what this sight benefits the most in terms of footprint. Carry on from the specification from SpecPrecision website. This sight has a MOTOC system, so it's a motion activated illumination. In terms of what it means, basically that this should go off, the sight should go off at some point. So if you leave the gun on the table, the sight should go off, and then from off, if you grab the gun or have any shaking or movement that the sight will feel, this one should go on. We'll test it later. It also has a magnetac, which apparently means for magnetic activation. I have no idea what that is, but it also has DARC, dark adaptive reticle encoding. Again, we'll have to do some research on that. on the website, it says that it's 50,000 hours in medium brightness. However, then if you scroll down on the specification page, then it says it's 20,000 hours with a CR2032. So I'm not quite sure which one is the right one here. It has a footprint, proprietary footprint from SIG. It's called SIG lock. So it's the one that basically attaches to the rear sight and can only be mounted on like standard VFC / similar slides. What this means, basically, that your slide, your airsoft slide, needs to have the 3 dots, like the 3 holes, to be able to attach this sight. I'm going to show you one other that has not. So if instead you're running a aftermarket non-VFC slide, like this one, for example, this is an X5 Legion slide. It's a full steel. It's one of my favorite replicas. It's a full steel pistol and slide, but it has a proprietary attachment way. So if you can see here, that's closed. So although the space for the actually screwing the screws, there's no exit hole, so that means that the sights cannot be used. That's satisfaction. In the box with the sight, we also have a cover, rubber cover. The nice thing about this is that it has a hole here that you can insert like a lanyard or something, so you won't lose. There you go, you pop it on top, and perhaps like you got this one attached to your wrist or something, so it will always be with you. The color comes in black, and this one, which is FDE, more like a coyote kind of color. It matches quite well, actually. Other, like for example, bottom of the mag here is quite similar color. If we have a look at the M18, that's the military issue version. The actual color is a bit darker compared to the M18. M18 is a bit like more into orange, but yet again, it doesn't make much difference in terms of usability. But if you care about this kind of stuff, yeah, it won't match 100% the M18 color. I quite like on my pistols to have accents, so more often have like a black pistol with FD accents or vice versa. To zero the sight, we've got on the left hand side the lateral. There you go, if you zoom in, there you go. The lateral adjustment, and on top here we've got the up and down adjustments. Quite satisfied with this red dot, to be honest. I like it. I think it's the ideal red dot probably with these SIG replicas. Although if you have like a standard slide, my favorite red dot is a ROMEO-3 Max, which is basically like an SRO 3G, but SIG family style. I'm gonna have a review of that sight pretty soon, but this one is probably my second favorite sight for these guns. I'll leave a link to the SpecPrecision website on the description. Let me know if you go grab one, what color, what do you think about it, and what else do you want to see next. See you next time.